Well, March marks Women's History Month, and tonight we want to highlight a woman making a difference in sports. KTVU sports reporter Bailey O'Carroll spent the day with Zaileen Janmohamed, the CEO of the Bay Area Host Committee. She's credited with spearheading the effort to bring the biggest events in sports here to the Bay Area, including the upcoming Super Bowl and the World Cup.
Zaileen Janmohamed is one of the most influential women in sports in the Bay Area. As CEO of the Bay Area Host Committee, she's responsible for bringing Super Bowl 60 to the Bay, in addition to the World Cup and NBA All-Star Weekend.
Let me see what they said.
But she never thought she'd have a seat at the table with some of the biggest names in sports.
You always have those moments in time where you're like, is this right? Like, am I doing the right thing? Do I belong here?
She grew up in Canada playing hockey, breaking barriers before she even knew they existed.
I didn't dress like other girls. I didn't act like them. I didn't have the same interests.
She always knew she wanted to work in sports. In fact, she got her undergraduate degree in kinesiology because at that time she thought it was the only avenue for a woman to work in professional sports.
That's what I saw. Like, when you watch sport, that's what you see on TV. So you're like, well, this is the extent.
It was far from the extent for Janmohamed, who at a young age, without many female role models in sports, turned to her own mom.
I give a lot of credit to my mom because she also broke her own version of barriers as, you know, a traditional Indian mom, and she was working full time and had 2 kids. But she taught me that it was okay to push and challenge barriers and use my voice.
Today she uses her voice in meetings with some of the most powerful people in the world of sports, including everyone from NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to Giants President Larry Baer.
It isn't like, oh my God, thank you for being here. It is, you deserve to be here, and not only do you deserve to be here, we need you to use your voice so you can push us even further.
Each day is different from the next.
Checking in, everything going. You know, who's visiting? Is the NFL here? Is FIFA here? Are we ticking and checking off the boxes for those operational elements? Yes? Okay, good. Now I'm going to focus my time on what are we doing for the Bay? Because my job really is just to make sure the Bay Area benefits because the events are coming here.
And as she balances a high-stress job outside of the office, she wears her most important title, Mom.
Turn, turn, turn. Yes.
Janmohamed has an 11-year-old son and 14-year-old son. She tries to make it to as many of their events as she can while balancing work, even if it means taking calls in the car on the way to watch practice.
There's so many different iterations of how I've tried to do both mom and career, and I've had to grow within that role and be comfortable in my own skin in doing it.
But she wouldn't change a thing about where she's landed, at home or in the office.
Download Fox Local for more videos on demand.